Hello everyone, I'm Derrell Humphreys, and since I'd received questions regarding what is PSYCH-K, I thought I'd make a quick video to go into some of the more important details about it. So PSYCH-K is just a simple and effective way to identify any self-limiting beliefs that are held at the subconscious level of the mind and align those beliefs with your conscious wisdom about what you're trying to accomplish in life. It's based on years of split-brained research regarding the actual functions of the left and right hemispheres of the brain to develop what's called the brain dominance theory. And PSYCH-K draws from that extensive research to provide a variety of ways to quickly identify and transform any beliefs that are currently limiting you into beliefs that will support you. And it goes way beyond affirmations or positive thinking or trying to rely on willpower to create changes in any area of your life. You see, as you already know, from birth to around 5 to 7 years old, our subconscious is literally recording everything going on in our environment. The way people talk to each other, the way people act towards each other, even the condition of the environment around us. But if later in life those conditions or that environment changes, we may not have the correct programming for that new environment. For example, if you grew up in poverty and you decide to change that, your subconscious only has a program for poverty. Or if you were raised in a home where there was neglect or abuse, and you want relationships that are supportive and joyful, you'll need to change that old subconscious program for a new one in order to not repeat the past. Our subconscious level of the mind is where we hold all of our attitudes and values and beliefs. And those form into our perceptions of the world, other people, and most importantly ourselves. These perceptions develop into behaviors, and some of those behaviors are constructive and they move us towards what we're trying to accomplish in life, but some of those behaviors are based on self-limiting beliefs that are self-defeating or even destructive regarding what we're trying to accomplish in life. The challenge is, how do we recognize and do something about those self-limiting beliefs? Well, there are a variety of ways. One of them is you can start paying attention more closely to that little voice in your head. Sometimes it's always reminding you of what you can do, what you can't do, the things you like about yourself, the things you don't like about yourself. That little voice is always whispering something to us. Another way is if you notice recurring situations that keep coming back around in life, no matter what you do about it, it just seems to happen in a different way with a different person, but it's the same situation coming back again. But what PSYCH-K shows is one of the most efficient ways to identify any self-limiting beliefs that you can do something about is to start objectively, honestly looking at the conditions and the environment around you. So if you objectively, without trying to understand maybe why it's going on right now or whether or not it's your fault, just look at what's going on in the environment around you. Start with finances. Does your bank account reflect what you need it to be to support what you're trying to do in life? We all have a level where we want it to be, but at this point, is it at least where it needs to be to support your life? Another one is your health. Is your body healthy and strong enough to carry you forward in your life? Another one would be careers. Is it something, your career or your work, that you can't wait to jump out of bed in the morning and get back to? Or is it something that feels like a prison where you're trapped? Another is your spiritual path. Do you truly feel connected to a higher power, or do you feel like you're asking questions and never getting answers in the dark? What about self-image? When you look in the mirror, do you smile at the reflection you see, or do you shake your head and ask yourself, what happened to you? And of course, relationships. Are you surrounded by the kind of people that love and support and uplift you, or is your day filled with doubt and guilt and concern about those relationships? The fact that any one of those areas may have something that makes you feel frustrated or blocked identifies an area that we can work on if you're curious and serious enough about changing it. There's a truth that most people have only heard about but have never experienced it for themselves. And that truth is that all the answers, all the wisdom, all the power needed to make changes, all those things are already within you. You've just needed a fun way to discover it. So if that's something that you're interested in, just let me know. You can email me at j.derrell.humphreys@gmail.com and we'll talk about it. But until then, just remember, you are a priceless piece of creation, and the world is excitedly waiting to celebrate all the things that you were born to accomplish.